BenShaws is a prominent name in the British soft drinks industry. Founded in Huddersfield, West Yorkshire in 1871, their beverages are widely available across the UK. Discover the journey of a farm labourer's son from Huddersfield, who rose to become a leading figure in British soft drinks. The origins of BenShaws. The story begins with Benjamin Shaw, born in 1837. He was the son of a farm labourer from Ferney Bridge in Huddersfield. During Benjamin's childhood, his father's work was inconsistent, which often meant Benjamin couldn't attend school due to financial constraints. At the age of 13, Benjamin began working as a low-paid spinner in a local mill to help support his family. In 1871, Benjamin Shaw and his brother George took advantage of Huddersfield's newfound prosperity and decided to start their own business. They left the textile industry and initially focused on bottling and selling natural mineral water from the Pennines. They named their venture Shaw Bros and focused on producing non-alcoholic beverages. Their first creation was a non-alcoholic version of porter, for which they purchased the recipe for £5, equivalent to about £627 today. Additionally, they began making ginger beer using an old family recipe, which they aged in old spirit barrels. Shortly thereafter, Ben started delivering their drinks to local businesses using a wheelbarrow. One of their earliest customers was Thornton's Temperance Hotel, a popular spot for teetotal radicals at the time. Within a few months of selling their drinks, they had earned enough to purchase carts and harnesses for their 4 Shire horses: Bonnie, Blossom, Cherry, and Dick. The business was thriving, with profits and demand on the rise, allowing Ben and George to expand their distribution across a large part of Yorkshire. After 5 years, Ben became the sole owner by buying out his brother George for £317, 3 shillings and 6 pence, which is approximately £21,000 in today's money. 12 years later, the business had outgrown its original location at Elms Yard on Charles Street, Huddersfield. They relocated to a larger building at Upper Head Row on the corner Westgate. However, the rapid growth of the business soon made this space inadequate as well. Ben then leased a large plot on Willow Lane in the Fartown area of Huddersfield and constructed a sizable factory there. He maintained an office in the town centre, allowing him to telephone orders to the factory, one of the earliest uses of the telephone. How BenShaws evolved over time. In the 20th century, BenShaws embraced new technologies, including the radio. Factory workers were allowed to listen to the program Music While You Work. Soon after, the traditional horse and cart were replaced by wagons, and these changes continued well into the 1980s. Saturday mornings became a highlight for children who eagerly awaited the arrival of the pop van on their street. When the pop van arrived, children would rush out to buy large glass bottles of their favourite flavours. They could return the empty bottles for a refund. Over the years, BenShaws adapted to the changing tastes of their customers by introducing new flavours like orangeade, limeade, and their famous lemonade. Throughout the 20th century, they continued to meet demand and experiment with new products, further expanding their range. This expansion included cordials, soda water, and their signature drinks like dandelion and burdock, bitter shandy, cloudy lemonade, and cream soda. In 1959, BenShaws made history by becoming the first company in Europe to sell canned drinks, which allowed them to distribute their products nationwide. In the 1970s, the company gained popularity among the local female population through their annual Miss BenShaws competition. The winner, who embodied the company's values of hard work, honesty, and fun, earned the prestigious title and received a crate of BenShaws drinks every month for a year. Where is BenShaws now? In 2005, BenShaws was acquired by 𝐶𝐻 Limited, who committed to preserving the traditional brand and its family values. Since then, 𝐶𝐻 Limited has expanded the product range to include flavoured soda water and mixers for alcoholic drinks. Over the past decade, the brand has undergone significant changes. Their distinctive cans are now a common sight in shops and fish and chip shops across the UK, especially in Yorkshire. Today, BenShaws is one of the UK's largest suppliers of post-mixed drinks and wine, continuing to be a beloved brand throughout Yorkshire.